information, but I actually don't think the information is useless, Like it's quite interesting. So let's get back into it. Oh, yes, please. If you have not yet subscribed, please, 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 subscribe. And don't forget to like the video, which lets me know that you guys enjoyed and want more of it. You guys liked the previous video I did for this particular book, and that's why I am getting to it again. So thank you so much for the likes. Thank you to my old subscribers, and thank you to my new subscribers. And if you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you. Alright, alright. In the summer, walnuts get a tan. Turnips turn green when sunburned. The screwdriver was invented before the screw. In 1983, a Japanese artist made a copy of the Mona Lisa completely out of toast. Fish can learn more quickly than dogs. Ketchup originated in China. Crickets hear through their knees. Potato chips were invented in Louisiana in 1853. The shortest president was James Madison at 5 feet 4 inches. Mosquitoes have teeth. Beijing boasts the world's largest Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sheep snore. The largest apple pie ever baked was 40 feet by 23 feet. A squirrel's brain is approximately the size of a walnut. It is estimated that Americans eat 10 million tons of turkey on Thanksgiving Day. Chewing gum while peeling onions will keep you from crying. For a deck of cards to be mixed up enough to play with properly, it should be shuffled at least 7 times. The pupil of an octopus eye is rectangular. More people use blue toothbrushes than red ones. A man once had the hiccups for 68 years. The best-selling chocolate bar in Russia is Snickers. Toilets in Australia flush counterclockwise. A snowflake can take up to an hour to fall from a cloud to the surface of the earth. The largest pumpkin pie ever made weighs 3,699 pounds. In 1825, the first toilet was installed in the White House. The world's oldest piece of chewing gum is 9,000 years old. The plastic things on the end of shoelaces are called aglets. The peach was the first fruit eaten on the moon. Most people button their shirts starting at the bottom. Dunkin' Donuts serves about 112,500 donuts each day. On average, humans fart once per hour. The armhole in clothing is called an armscye. Jeans were named after Genoa, Italy, where the first denim cloth was made. More than 189 billion best-selling restaurant is French Fries. The largest hamburger in the world weighed in at 777 pounds. The world's longest carrot was a little more than 19 feet. There are more Barbie dolls in Italy than Canadians in Canada. Dinosaur droppings are called coprolets. Totally Hair Barbie is the best-selling Barbie of all time. The habit of nose picking is called rhinotelexiomania. Slinkies were invented by an airplane mechanic. Roosters cannot crow if they are not able to fully extend their necks. Seven percent of Americans claim they never bathe. If you took a standard Slinky and stretched it out, it would measure 87 feet. A total of 364 gifts are given in the song The 12 Days of Christmas. Carrots are not always orange and can also be purple, white, red, or yellow. In 1946, the first TV toy commercial aired. It was for Mr. Potato Head. 75% of people who play the car radio while driving also sing along to it. The 100 billionth crayon made by Crayola was Periwinkle Blue. In 1955, a book was returned to Cambridge University Library 288 years overdue. The tomato is both the state vegetable and the state fruit of Arkansas. When offered a new pen to write with, 97% of people will write their own name. Rubber bands last longer when refrigerated. Brontology is the study of thunder. A Virginia law requires all bathtubs to be kept out in the yard, not inside the house. The most landed-on squares in Monopoly are New York Avenue, Illinois Avenue, B&O Railroad, and Reading Railroad. Celebrating Christmas was once illegal in England. Japan has the world's largest bowling alley. It's possible to lead a cow upstairs, but not downstairs. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, was afraid of the dark. No two cornflakes look the same. Four 4,000 people are injured by teapots every year. 40,000 Americans are injured by toilets every year. There are more than 980 species of bats. There are 18 different animal shapes in the Animal Crackers Cookie Zoo. In Texas, it is illegal to put a graffiti on someone else's cow. Paper can be made from asparagus. It is against the law to stare at the mayor of Paris. 2/3 of the world's eggplants are grown in New Jersey. In Arizona, it is illegal to hunt camels. China uses 45 billion chopsticks per year, using 25 million trees to make them. In Sweden, it is illegal to train a seal to balance a ball on its nose. A typical lightning bolt is only 1 inch wide and 5 miles long. The world's largest watermelon weighed 268.8 pounds. It would take 80 moons to equal the weight of the Earth. times to reach the opposite end. At that point, you will fall back into the hole and repeat the trip back and forth forever. Fortune cookies were invented in Los Angeles. Babies like pretty faces better than plain ones. Caesar salad was invented in Mexico. 6-year-olds laugh an average of 300 times a day. Pilgrims ate popcorn at the first Thanksgiving. There are more bacteria in the mouth than there are people in the world. There are 294 or 269 steps to the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, depending on which staircase you are climbing. The city of Denver, Colorado claims to have invented the cheeseburger. It takes 17 facial muscles to smile, but 42 muscles to frown. Shrimp swim backward. Buckingham Palace has more than 600 rooms. The side of a hammer is called a cheek. Most people's legs are slightly different lengths. Water is the official state beverage of Indiana. The Eiffel Tower's height varies as much as 6 inches depending on the temperature, so it is shorter in the winter. There is a town in Texas called Ding Dong. The average person sheds more than 8 pounds of skin each year. Roast camel is sometimes served at Bedouin wedding feast. The San Diego Zoo has the largest collection of animals in the world. The average human eyelash lives about 150 days. Maine is the toothpick capital of the world. The average eyeball weighs about 1 ounce. A baseball has exactly 108 stitches. On average, adults spend 77 minutes eating per day. In South Africa, termites are often roasted and eaten like pretzels or popcorn. Baseball's home plate is 17 inches wide. Boys are more likely to be left-handed than girls are. Bears that appear in movies can earn around $20,000 a day. Wow. When two words are combined to form a new word, like breakfast, lunch equals brunch, the new word is called a portmanteau. It takes about 8 seconds to make a baseball bat in a baseball bat factory. Fear of spiders is the most common phobia, followed by fear of snakes. People dream an average of 5 times a night. Kite flying is a professional sport in Thailand. Baby squirrels are called kittens. A national sport of Japan is sumo wrestling. Horses can sleep standing up. A hokey puck is 1 inch thick. A normal raindrop falls at about 7 miles per hour. Fish and snakes don't have eyelids. It takes one 15 to 20-year-old tree to produce 700 paper grocery bags. Some spas in China offer fish pedicures, where live fish eat away the dead skin on the feet. For every person on Earth, there are 200 million insects. iceberg contains more heat than a match. Dogs do not have an appendix. The smallest unit of time is the